want to talk about something pretty personal, and that is this.
What's in that?
No, it's just orange juice. That's all. It's not like I put something else in it. This is a orange juice bourbon mix. It's Bonded and Bond, or Barrel Bond, Bonded Old Forester. It was like $25. It's cheap for bourbon, especially, But it is probably the best bourbon I've had. And topping the $25 bourbon was a $65 1920 Prohibition 115 Old Forester. That's a mouthful. Anyways, this is my first drink of the day. My two other drinks were samples. I don't like this angle. I look like I have no neck or no jaw. The way this makes me feel is the way I felt when I found God for the first time. Now that, I know I shouldn't probably be comparing, God to alcohol, and I should quit this and focus on God more, which I am. I'm working on that. And the first time I found him was literally probably 2 days ago. I was never religious, never believed, but I always hoped that there was someone out there greater than the human being life. The way I feel with work and life in general, if this is what life feels like, somebody somewhere messed up. That's probably me. I'm probably the one that messed up. And I am 22, going on 23 in the next few months, so there's that. And I don't have a career. I've never gone to college after I went to high school. Never went to college. Let me fix that. There we go. That's probably better. Though I wish I have. Looking back, I wish I have, because if I got out of my GED, I got a GED. I dropped out of 10th grade in high school, taught myself for the GED, got my GED with flying colors, passed every class first try. The school system's a little Then again, that's a whole nother story. That's my opinion. Mileage may vary. I'm sure it does. It does. I know from my brother especially, he excelled in high school. I'm trying not to look like I've drank too much now. A trick to getting drunk faster is just don't eat. Don't eat, and then the alcohol has nothing to absorb in, and then you're just kind of like the sea turtle on Nemo. Yeah, dude. Crush. Was that his name, Crush? Or Dave? Something like that? Sea turtle name Nemo. Species. Crush. Yeah, Crush. The big guy. The little guy Squirt. That's right, little guy Squirt. I haven't been on camera in like 2 years, so this is kind of awkward. This is my bad side. See? This is my good side. There we go. That looks pretty good. Again, we are our worst. We are our own worst critic. These pimples on my forehead, I feel like I'm a sore thumb. But nobody else sees them. It's just me that notices them and knows they're there, because I see myself every day. I really forgot where I was going with this whole entire video. If you are thinking about school, do it. I've thought about it. I didn't do it because I was going into the Army. However, I fell down, blacked out, got a severe concussion, broke my collarbone, and I was considered a loss in the Army for the next 6 months. So if I wanted to re-enlist and retry, I'd have to wait till February 2026, when I'm 23, to try again if I want to. I backed out personally because I was in a bad frame of mind, bad headspace. I didn't feel good. I could barely lift my arm up without being in chronic pain. The day I got out of the hospital is the day the Army called me wanting me to sign a new contract to re-enlist. Let me heal first. Let me at least come to my senses first before I do anything. And they're like, no, do this now. And I was like, sorry, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You're making this up to make yourself feel better.
No, I'm not. Look. That is the scar. This is the scar from the collarbone. That looks ridiculous. It's a 5-inch scar, 6 inches. Might as well make it 7 at this point. I got 2 plates, one on the top. You can see the 2-plate separation. There's the one on the top right there, and it goes all the way up here. That whole entire plate goes from there all the way down there. The bottom plate is kind of harder to see. Here's the x-ray of it. There's the x-ray. That's what it looks like in me. That's what I look like on the inside. That's kind of crazy. That's the worst thing that's happened to me in my whole entire life. I used to always brag that, oh, I've never broken a bone before. That's my fun fact. I've never broken a bone. Oh, can't say that anymore, can I? I was unconscious, unresponsive for 30 minutes. Had I had God with me at that time, I probably would have seen the light and would have seen the afterlife. But like I said, rough past, rough religious input, all that. If you want to call it input or just call it something. I don't know. I don't have words right now. I never do, but we're here. I survived this, and maybe this was God telling me that, look, Wes, you don't need to be doing this much right now. Though I thought I should, because I was 22. I still am 22 at this time. I thought I needed to get my life on track. I thought, I'm not getting any younger. I'm 22. People my age have a bachelor's, an associate's, a degree, a diploma, something. Here I am. I have nothing. I really have nothing. I'm trying to better myself and going into the Army and serve for 6 or 8 years, my contract was. I might have dodged a bullet. I don't know. I really don't know. I was going to be a 91 Bravo wheeled vehicle mechanic, which, as you can assume, yeah, get your laughs out. Yeah, 91 Bravo. Everybody and their mom has that. You just have to breathe and you get that. Yeah, I got a 31 on the ASVAB. I think that was the minimum you could get on the ASVAB. And out of all the things I could have chosen from, mechanic stood out to me the most. So I chose it because I thought, man, if I can apply this in the Army, I can surely apply this outside of the Army. So I tried that. I tried applying to entry-level lube tech jobs, tire technician, entry-level jobs, no experience, we'll train you, right? Yeah, right, we'll train you, okay. An entry-level job, oil changing or tire technician, is going to pay like $12, $13 an hour. I'm fine with that if it's going to turn into a career, a lifelong career. I could build my way up and make $100,000 a year to do my own thing in my own business, my own shop. What I want to do, or wanted to do, I still don't know if I want to do this or not, is become an EV technician. Deal with batteries and computers and circuits because I like computers, I like cars. Combined the two, EV technician sounded the best for me at that time. Granted, that could still be an option in my future if I want to go to school, get a degree in automotive technology or whatever it is and start from the bottom up. I could very well do that. That still sounds like a very valuable plan, but I gotta commit. I gotta go to school, go to work, do all these things that I don't want to do and make it work. But I committed to the Army and look where it got me. Nowhere. If you get anything from this video, understand that if you're 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, or older, and you still don't have it figured out, dude, we're in the same boat. We're in the same boat. I thought I had it figured out. Obviously, I didn't. But the Army told me that of all these, I think it was like 36 jobs, MOSs I could pick from, it told me out of all those 36, pharmacist, like gas chemical technician or something like that, something weird, water treatment, of all those jobs, mechanics stuck out to me. Because I've always liked cars. I drive a 2019 Mini Cooper JCW. Yes, it's small. Yes, I'm 6'2". Yes, I fit in it. Yes, it's a girly car. Okay, get your laughs out. Get over it. It's a car. But it's a car that I love. And I worked at dealerships for the past 2 or 3 years. And everybody at the dealership is either gay, horny, or is just there to make money, which who is it? Besides the mechanics. From my standpoint, like I said, mileage may vary. From my standpoint, the mechanics were the happiest. They're the most well-spoken people. They're technical. They were real, down to earth. You name it. They were legit. And I was like, I want to be one of the mechanics someday. It's still an option for me. I could still do it. If I really wanted it, I'd be doing it. I wouldn't be here. I'd be at school or studying. I'd be doing it, you know. I'd be doing it if I really wanted it. So I feel like there's something out there that I want even more than this that I just haven't discovered yet. Coping, sure, yeah, definitely could be. But you gotta believe. You gotta have a little bit of faith. Okay? Don't beat yourself up on it. I've done that since July 24th. That's when I fell down and nearly killed myself or died. You know, I didn't kill myself. I didn't try to. I was doing, you know what I mean. Breathe. Being honest, I have nothing going for me right now, but I have faith and I believe. I believe he's doing something for me. I just have to find it. He's guiding me to what I have to look forward to in life. He's guiding me to that spot. I guarantee you there's millions of us 20-year-olds, millions of us in our 20s that are going through the same thing. We're not unique. We're not quirky, okay? Just stop beating yourself up. That's hard for me to say. That's really hard for me to say. And I can nearly cry saying it, but that's true. Anyways, I'll probably never upload this video because everything I'm saying is making 0 sense. Or I'll edit this when I'm sober. And I'll be like, man, you're stupid. Man, what the fuck? My name is Wes. I wish you the best.